Yeah, man. One of the standout lines on the Scribble album was "Me and Eminem, cool now." Put that on Proof. Did you have any interaction with Eminem and like let him know that all that shit's in the past now, or is that just you saying?
I mean, Proof let Eminem know that. Proof let Eminem know that. Like, right before Proof passed, you know what I mean? Proof had a conversation, and basically, this is how he even squashed all this stuff with even ICP and all of them. Like, you know, that was me. Like, that was me and Proof's conversation. Like, Joe and them went up to that bowling alley with me. You know what I'm saying? And went up to albums with me. That was me making those initial connections with Proof and squashing all that shit. And before he passed away, you know, we had a real heart-to-heart talk. And he just was like, man, you know, we wasted a lot of time, you know, just battling each other. You know, we could have took over the whole world. You know, and he was basically saying, like, man, it ain't too late. Like, we could connect and, you know, put all this shit together like it's supposed to be, like, build for the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, like, Proof went to my high school, man. You know, they
I was
like
just
that's
about
this
to
is what
say
I'm
that.
saying.
Like, you and Proof weren't just, like, fellow rappers. You guys have known each other for a long time.
Right. So everybody kind of knew each other for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But I was the only one that had albums out. I was 4 albums in. You know what I'm saying? And then by the time they came out, I probably had 10 albums out. You know what I'm saying? But my point would be, like, they all went to high school, man. You know what I'm saying? And we all was kind of cool, you know, before all of this, before money and before people start blowing up and start signing major record deals and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just what I'm saying, though. Like, throughout all of that, you know, no matter how much money I've ever made, I know that I've been the same person. Like, even if I might have more than you, I'm going to treat you like an equal. Even if I can't gain nothing from you, I'm going to treat you with respect, show you that respect as a man or a woman or whatever. Like, I'm going to come at you like an equal, and that's how I always do it, though. But some people get on and get popular. You know, people start noticing them, and they make a little money, and they ain't never necessarily had shit or knew how to act. You feel what I'm saying now? Before they got it, and they let their ego and they let all that shit get to them, and then they start, you know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fucking sickness in the game when somebody does that. Not everybody do that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you start getting popular and, you know, you start getting a little money, like, you know, you got to definitely know how to humble yourself or how to carry yourself out here. You know what I'm saying? And some people don't do that. And that's where, you know, all the trouble and all the, you know, the clashing comes into play. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't always the most mature motherfucker neither. You know, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it took me a while to grow and mature as a person, too, to understand even what was going on, you know, at the time, you know? So, but anyway, like I say, me and Proof squashed all that shit, and I don't got no problems with Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never really had no problems with Eminem. It was like some shit because he was, like, dissing ICP, you know what I'm saying? And them was like my little homies, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like put them on. So that's where all that type of shit come into play. So this is where all this shit come into play. Even with Champtown, like me and Champtown, when we was younger, we was having fist fights and shit if we ever saw each other. You know what I'm saying? It's cool now that we older, but I'm saying, so once Eminem went over there, this is why he don't even like me. You know what I'm saying? Because of like all the shit that me and Champtown was going through. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like inherited beef that unconsciously people was doing, and that's what drove him to even diss me on records. Like, a lot of people think I just up and start fucking dissing Eminem. He started dissing me first. You know what I'm saying? And this was all just some Detroit shit, man. Instead of building the unity inside of Detroit, motherfuckers chose to clash with the Titans. You know what I'm saying? Instead of respecting the people that came before them, they was trying to shit on people that came before them just because they got a little money or start getting popular or whatever, whatnot. And that's not where I come from. That's not how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? You never talk down on the player's name. You know, these just rules in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all type of shit that you're not supposed to do. But people, you know, they start coming up different. You know what I'm saying? So it was no loyalty in the game no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, it's really like no loyalty in the Detroit community as far as hip hop. Like everybody out for self, everybody trying to get out there, but they don't realize that ain't no such thing as out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's all about.
Now, when you see like the, my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, man.
You good? No, go ahead, man. We chopping it up. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, when you see like the situation that ICP and Twisted are going through right now, like they had a falling out. Does it like remind you of maybe your situation with D12, and now that you're so far removed from that, do you just kind of wish that everybody would get along and go further?
Two different situations. Like me and D12 and even Eminem, we always battling for lyrical supremacy. This was all some hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still feel like I'm the only rapper that battled Eminem and won. Like, he never said nothing to me. As much shit I hurled at him. But anyway, my point would be we was all battling for lyrical supremacy. It was just some hip-hop shit, right? And that spilled over into the streets. You know what I'm saying? Which it probably never should even went that far. But as far as ICP and Twisted, that's some whole other shit. That's their own thing. I have no idea what they're going through. That's some business that they going through. You know what I'm saying? But the shit that me and D12 and Eminem and all of them was going through, that was on some real, like, hip-hop shit, like some lyrical battling for lyrical supremacy. Oh, shit, I need a little more Pinot. Hold on. Pinot Grigio. Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
You good, man.
Okay, that's it. That's all I need. Thank you.
You just said
shot of Pinot Grigio.
You feel that you're the only one that really got out on Eminem, and I think I agree with that because, like, well, I know MC Juice beat him in a battle prior to him blowing up.
I'm not saying that.
I'm
saying, like, like battling him, coming at him, like, he never responded to me. He responded to everybody else. And maybe
he had, like, a line
here
and there, and that was it.
Right, but maybe his same reason for not responding to me was the same reason why Donald Trump didn't respond to him. Like, he just didn't. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I say, I don't have no problems with him. That was then. That was over, like, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, like, they doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Everybody see it for what it is now. Like, back then, 20 years ago, when MTV was around and all that shit mattered, you could get up there and people believe what you said. Back then, you felt like you was the only one, like you was really special. There was no more like you. But nowadays, everybody woke. You cannot lie to people because they see you exactly for what you is. Even me, I couldn't lie to you and tell you I was something else because you already see me for what I am.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. And, I agree with you, though, man. Like, the whole Eminem thing, it was fun back then. You know what I mean? Back in, like, 2001, 2002.
It's funny, I think he dropped the album today. Y'all go get, the Shady Records Go. What is Shady Records? Go get that shit today. What's it called? Redo? What's it called?
Revive.
I don't even know.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
I thought this shit was called. Yeah, get that shit. There's some hip-hop shit, I think. But whatever. No, that shit is, I heard it was trash.
It's not that great, man.
So did I.
Like, for real, I don't hate Eminem. I'm not a fan of him, you know what I mean? But if I hear something that's good, I'm like, yeah, man, that's a good record. And I listen to the album, and, like, there's spots where it's decent. You know what I mean? You might, like, listen to it. That was nice how he did that.
To me, that shit was horrible. I was like, oh, my God. Man, but at the end of the day, like I feel what he was trying to do, but if he wants some wicked shit, he should have just called. You know what I'm saying? And we could have put something together. But, yeah, at the end of the day.
People are waiting on that. They've been waiting on that for a long, long time. And as far as I'm concerned, if he don't do it, it's his loss. Because, you know what I'm saying, if you come out of a city, wouldn't you want to work with that pioneer? That's what I told DJ Paul. It's like, you got to work with Gangster Pat at some point in time. You fucking have to. You know what I'm saying? It's just a must. The fans want it. The fans want it.
I mean, but it's like at the end of the day, one of us is all for the culture, and one of us is not. So, I mean, the people need to figure that out. And I just wish, like, I see a lot of rappers like him, like, where are your other white friends? Or I see DJ Khaled. Where are your other Palestinian friends? Like, you're not the only Palestinian in the hood, or you're not the only white person in the hood. Like, I want to see you with other white people. Where are your other white friends?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Though? Like, where are the friends that you get with when you be like, black, white, whatever the fuck you say. Let me stop. That shit is terrible, man. I just wish a rapper would just be honest, nigga. I made a rap called I Hate Being Black, nigga, because I know motherfuckers hate niggas. You know, I want some white rapper to come out and be like, yo, it's fucked up being white. The niggas hate us. So just whatever. Let me hear that perspective. Like, be real with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Though? Like, whatever. This real life over here.
Man.